Well, Sundowns through to a second successive Caf Champions League semi-final. This is who they will come up against. Al Ahly was leading 1-0 from the first leg against Al Hilal, and they won the second leg 1-0 also. Imam Ashur with the goal 10 minutes from time. Well taken goal also. I know you had one eye on this game, Sompo.
Actually, this is my favorite player, Ashur. I like his energy. I love how he plays in between the line as an 8, as a 6. He's just an all-rounder. But of course, now they're facing Mamelodi Sundowns. And as they say in the Champions League, in the big matches, you can't choose your opponent. You know, they will come as they come, and you have to face them if you want to win the competition.
If you had to choose, would you have chosen your opponents? Would you have chosen Al Ahly?
It's just unfortunate, Mr. Masiri, because even if you don't want to play them now, you still have to play them if you want to win the competition.
Yeah, I guess that's the reason why maybe it's a Champions League.
Yeah.
So if you want to be a champion, you must beat the champions.
Yeah.
So there's no turning back on whatsoever. So it's Sundowns, Ali, 18th of April, or 8 o'clock. I love that. I say like a match.
But from what you've seen, Doc, from what you've seen from Sundowns, though, do they have enough to get past an experienced team like Al Ahly?
If they can manage the domestic and the Champions League program, because they are just close, because now they still have to travel, come back, and good to see that the PSL is giving them enough time for them to rest. They've moved the fixtures and net back to Sunday, which is something applauded. And then after playing Kaizer Chiefs, they play Ali. And then now it's 3 games within 7 days that are very, very tough. So now it's player management, and also how are they going to rotate the team, in order for them to handle the 2 competitions, which is Nedbank if they go through to the finals, and then Ali. And then
still finish the job in the
still have to again back to Ali in Egypt. I mean in Morocco.
Egypt.
And does that a big factor, playing the first leg at home or away? What do you prefer as players?
You don't choose that as a player. You just want to make sure you're over the line. Let's be honest. When you are in the semi-finals, you just want to make sure that you score the goals and you defend well. And it's a game of 2 boxes. And these matches, as Dr. said, the consequences of these matches are very big.
Well, there was another quarter-final match tonight. It was Asfar up against Pyramids. Pyramids had a 4-1 lead from the first leg, and you thought there is no way that they could blow it. But Asfar, as expected, who topped that group with the Sundowns starting like a house on fire there and getting an early goal actually to go 1-0 up. In this encounter, they were actually one of 2 teams that went through the group unbeaten along with Pirates. Well taken goal.
Yeah, well taken goal, and I think credit must go to the Pyramids. They did their job at home, and they managed to kill the game. And when you score 4 goals in this competition, and a knockout competition is difficult, but they managed to score 4 goals. That gave them a buffer. When you go away, anything can happen, and you saw Asfar managed to score 2 goals. Which, imagine if you scored just 2 goals at home, or you just scored 1 goal, you're going to be out by now. But they managed to get that buffer, and now they're in the semi-finals.
Big man Joel Bear from TP Mazembe forward with the second goal there for Asfar. But it was not enough. They might have won 2-0, but Pyramids do go through 4-3 on aggregate, and they now await the winner of the last quarter-final tomorrow, which is between Orlando Pirates and MC Alger. We'll take a short break then, as we have confirmed 3 of the teams that are going through to the semi-finals of the Caf Champions League, and we'll wrap up this broadcast after the break. Mamelodi Sundowns still on course for continental glory as we take a look at the quarter-finals. Second leg, well, they are finished. 3 of them are finished. Interestingly, 3 of the teams, Trompo, that finished top of their groups are now out. Asfar, Al Hilal, Esperance. And I remember Ronan Williams during the group stages when there was concern from the fans that they were second, that he said, no, it doesn't matter as long as you're through to the knockout stages.
No, he's very right. He was very right by saying that I've seen Al Ahly struggling to come out of the group. They end up winning this competition. So the real football, as my former coach used to say,
starts in the knockout stages.
The knockout stages, and we can easily see by the teams that have managed to grab themselves a win here. So I'm sure Orlando Pirates tomorrow, they'll be licking their lips to say, no, we need to finish them.
Doc, you'll be doing that game tomorrow, Pirates and MC Alger. Pirates do have their away goal. How do you see them approaching the game tomorrow?
I think they have an upper hand in terms of goal that they scored away. And we're going to see exactly what we saw in our experience against Sundowns, because now these guys are chasing the game. But then Pirates, I don't think they'll just probably take it easy, based on the fact that, I mean, if this guy scores, then, I mean, it's game on. But I would love to see Pirates going through. And for that matter, maybe if our prayers can be heard, see Sundowns and Pirates in the finals. That would be nice. Yeah, can you imagine? Abakhona nje ngathi se come elonto ze eMorocco sobuke the Pirates ne the Sundowns.
Is that what you also think was? Sundowns final.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Sundowns Pirates final.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, that would be history making.
Okay, there's the game then tomorrow. Catch Doc. He'll be back for this big one in Orlando, SABC3 and SABC Sport at 5:30. That's when the build-up starts, and kickoff will be at 6. Don't forget, in the Caf Champions Cup, it's goalless between Stellenbosch and the defending champions Zamalek. Stellenbosch have to go to Egypt now to try and get the result there and make sure that they're through to the semi-finals. But that's where we'll leave it for tonight.